Good afternoon, everyone. Today our topic is, should parents send their children to international schools? Our team strongly believes that parents should send their children to international schools. Unlike other schools, international school is a microsystem world that has kids coming all over the world. Its students benefit from getting to know other people from other cultures in open and accepting to people's diverse background. Moreover, studying in an international school is that students are more willing and able to speak another language than those in the local school. My teammates will explain it later on. See things through a different lens to have a three-dimensional view of the world, and great academic backgrounds. Parents want to find a place where their child can be able to further his or her academic studies with the outstanding resources. The quality trained teacher from all over the world, having sports and athletic competition, applied art exhibition, music and drama performance. With this range of facilities, also including computer labs, libraries, music rooms, indoor swimming pool, and outdoor sports and play areas. Students benefit from a range of teaching styles and approach that is progressive, student-centered, and reflective of international best practice. They continuously seek ways to create a dynamic learning environment where the joy of learning, achievement, and success is celebrated. This can ensure that all students are afforded opportunities to become successful learners, confident individuals, responsible global citizens, and caring contributors. There must be a bit of pressure, but this can force them to develop skills and force them to be a better person. International schools believe in building positive relationships with parents, and this value the strong sense of partnership that exists between home and school, not just for academic and knowledge. Students learn to train themselves to be a part of community, school community, and then the bigger society, the part of chairs in the classroom. It is a whole experience that international school can provide qualified teachers. If the goals for children is for a better person, then it is the best that for sending them to international schools with this environment. We believe that it is not a school, it is more than a school, and that is what we want. That is what we want.
Well, I think parents should send their children to an international school. I believe that sending children to the international school would be better for their life. As Hong Kong is an international city, English is being more common to be used in our daily life. And there are more jobs require staffs to speak high quality of English. This means your understanding of English will affect your life. In a traditional school, except the English lesson, mostly teachers are teaching by using Chinese. And in daily life, students are only using the Chinese to communicate with each other. However, in the international school, it's opposite. In the international school, the major language that used in lesson are mostly in English. By sending children in these learning environments, they can have a better language foundation than students who are just studying in the traditional school. Also, teachers who work in the international school are usually Western or have ever finished studying in overseas, which means students are more likely to use English to communicate with them. By interacting with those teachers, children Children should develop a better language skills and learn more about the world from those teachers' experiments. After children have finished studying in secondary school and start their new studying life in the university, most of the lecture will be taught by using English. If children already have enough understanding on English, they will feel less challenged while transferring to the new environment. Not only in the case of finding jobs, children with high English level can also choose studying in more different kinds of schools. We can even send them to overseas to continue their school life, or even stay there for the whole life if they desire to. When children are improving themselves in an international school, they are not only improving their language skills, they are also investing their future. Therefore, in my opinion, I would suggest that parents should send their children to the international school for their studying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we, the Affirmative team, believe that our opponents have not provided enough strong examples to prove the case. For instance, one of the examples that the negative team stated was tuition fee of international school is expensive. We would like to say, actually, local private kindergarten tuition fee also expensive, like creative kindergarten. They need 40,000 to 50,000 per year. Although it's cheaper than the international school, but according to the public opinion survey from the University of Hong Kong, parents spend money on extracurricular activities, already 25,000. It does not prove that low-income family cannot afford the international school fee. They also stated that it is difficult for children to adapt international environment as they involve many cultures. We would like to ask, what is the function of school and teachers? They provide support. If children have any difficulties, they can ask for help. Like YCIS have one Chinese and one English teacher in the class. Besides, children have learning ability that they can learn different culture and they can learn how to respect different culture. Therefore, children have resilient ability to adapt different culture. In our case, we have talked about the rich resource which international schools have, like well-trained teachers, flexible timetable, and backup support. These resources are always available for children and parents. International school teachers also have more opportunities to communicate with parents. Parents are free to ask if they have any questions. International schools also provide diversified learning environment for children to explore. Parents are no worry on children learning and safety. We also stated that home English learning environment, it is benefits to both local and foreign children. It is because foreign children can feel comfortable to speak English, and for children who are not using English as their first or second language, international schools offer the environment for them to practice English, so that they can have conversation with foreign peers and teachers freely. Through these reasons, we propose it is clear that parents should send their children to international school. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Cassy, the proposition side. Responding to our topic, I'm strongly opposite that parents should send their children to international school. First of all, I oppose that education should have choices. According to Wall Street Journal, there are more than 1,100 schools in Hong Kong in total. As of 2010, there are more than 1,000 of them were local government schools. Government schools are open and free for all children. In contrast, international schools are not. Their preference is given to non-Chinese speaking students, students of alumni, and siblings of students. Therefore, learning opportunities are already not equal. Secondly, most international schools are using an English-based curriculum. The language is important for everyone, and if the children can't speak English well, it may not be beneficial from the school environment and the resources from teachers, and they are difficult to communicate to peers. Also, parents' network is limited. If a Chinese-speaking parent may not just from small group, they just form a small group to similar cultural backgrounds parents. They also speak to same language. The English language environment will pass to our teammate Jeffrey to elaborate next to me. Thirdly, international school tuition fee can be quite high. From the research of Wall Street Journal again, one of the international school tuition fee are reaching 183,000 Hong Kong dollar per year, which is equal to 6,100 McDonald's meals in Hong Kong. Let's say for each McDonald's meals it costs $30, but still additional costs such as material costs and application fee is not yet encountered. In addition, a registration fee for an international school could be up to half of the annual tuition fee. All the data provided from research, admission to Hong Kong international schools are extremely competitive. It is not the choice of parents to send their children to international school or not. It is rather decided by the international school because they have preference, they have requirement of their parents' economic ability and the children's language ability. It will consider it by the children's relationship with the school too, such as any sibling are studying at the school. Therefore, I strongly opposite that parents should send their children to international school, since if their parents and children are not suitable for the environment and settings, it will be very stressful and cannot be obtained benefits and positive learning outcome, as parents want them to be well educated and prepared for life. Now I will pass it to Jeffrey to further elaborate.
So in my opinion, I think parents should not send their children to international school because for some local children, they might find difficult to fit into international school. Why I'm saying that is some local children, they might not have a high level of English. And if parents send their children to international school, they might not able to learn because they might not understand what the English teacher is teaching. So they cannot follow the teacher idea and to have the class totally in English without any help or translation of Chinese teacher. So some children might not pay attention to the English teacher. At the end, they just come up with nothing, which means they just go to school, but they didn't learn anything. So this is wasting time and wasting money. Also, they might find difficult to make friends because they might not communicate with other children. For this issue, the language problem, they cannot study effective and don't feel comfortable in international school. And for parents, because international school, they might not have a guideline for parents to follow in order to help their children keep learning at home or they take part in their child learning. So parents may feel disappointed or feel less able children to help their children without a keen guideline. Moreover, parents are worried about their children's academic results because some international schools they don't provide any homework and exam to children. Therefore, they don't have any idea about their children learning. So they worry about their children might not can go into the good quality parent school. And to sum up my opinions, children with no English level, they might not able to fit into international school and they cannot make friends with others. And there's no key guideline for parents to work with in order to help their children to continue study at home. So I think parents should not send their children to international school.
Before I conclude the point of our team, I would like to respond for the affirmative team. The first point of them, the high quality of teachers. The high quality of teachers may not equal to the high quality teaching for students. The quality and well-trained of the teachers may be, yes, the teacher may know many professional words and theories, but it doesn't mean the form of the teaching is suitable for children, for students, and must be better for the other teachers? No, if they do not have the heart and enthusiasm, it will not benefit the student in school because of their quality. They can only finish their duties to teach the student, just teach, but not care about how their learnings and what is their real needs. Is that what the parents and the student want? Absolutely not. And back to our points, the expensive tuition free and the student hard to fit in the international school. In Hong Kong, there are many people had already living below the poverty line. To send their children to the international school with the with the expensive tuition free is not available. And why don't they save the money for improving their living standard for the whole family? And some of the tuition free of the international school had already over a month of salaries of some family parents. And for the student that hard to fit in the school, some of the students may use Cantonese as their home language, although some of the international schools use bilanguage to teach the student. The Chinese teacher only talk with the Chinese teacher, and the foreign student only talk with the foreign teachers. This is not a real situation and a case that happened, and especially in some urgent cases, they will only find who is they familiar with, and at some English session, they may know and they may not understand what the English teacher was saying, and they may feel hard to fit in the new environment, and extremely saying that the student may because of it and afraid to go to school anymore. In conclude, our team, because of the expensive tuition free and the student hard to fit in the international school, and disagreeing that parents should send their children to international school. Thank you.